class, as usual, Uncle Richard. We are looking at our people, basic 3. Our main strand is our nation, Ghana, and the sub-strand is power and authority. Okay. In every human dwelling or wherever there are human beings, you will need people to have power and also people in authority. Authority just refers to, or authority refers to the ability to control people. And so in your houses, in your schools, in your churches, in your mosques, in your shrines, or wherever you find yourself, there are people who are in authority. They virtually or they regulate how you behave. In your schools, authority. Yes, as I'm teaching you now, I am the authority in this class. Whoever comes to teach you or whoever can demand something from you, then the person is what? In authority. And these people have the ability to sanction or punish you. Okay. And for you to be able to have authority or for you to be able to regulate people's behavior, you need what we call laws. There are laws in your class, isn't it? In your houses, there are laws. In your schools, there are laws. Wherever you find yourself, there are laws. Laws refer to rules and regulations that regulate people's behavior. Again, laws refer to rules and regulations that regulate people's behavior. When we say rules and regulations that regulate people's behavior, we mean there are things you should do and also things you cannot do. In your class, you know what you can do. In your houses, you know what you can do, and you know what you cannot do. And so, again, laws refer to rules and regulations that regulate what? People's behavior. And then, when there are laws that work, then certainly there will be order. And order also refers to a situation where people obey the law and there is peace. Okay? In your classroom, if you know you are not supposed to talk or make noise when the teacher is teaching, and you apply or you obey accordingly, you notice that there is always order. The manner in which people do things, that is order. Okay. In every human institution, there need to be relative peace and order. And then there are agencies that are responsible for ensuring that we maintain the law. Okay? Just like I often see, even in your schools, there are people who ensure that you all obey and follow the laws. And so in our society, in our communities, in our country, there are people who are expected to ensure that we maintain the law. That's why we call it a responsibility for them. It is their responsibility to make sure that we all follow the law or we all maintain the law. The first agency, we have the police. I believe you've all seen the police before, right? It is their duty to ensure that people obey the law. When you commit a crime or you go contrary to the law, it is the duty of the police or their responsibility to arrest you. That is why you often see people arrested and they are put behind bars at police stations. We also have the military. The military refers to the soldiers. You all know soldiers, don't you? Okay. They are also an agency that is responsible for maintaining law and order. That is why often when there is chaos or when there is confusion in every part, they help the police to maintain the law and order. Now we also have the law courts. You all know the law courts, right? Courts, when you have situations that are not ideal, sometimes we resort to the law courts to be able to solve our problems. You find judges, magistrates, lawyers, and all those people who help us to maintain the law. We also have chiefs. We have in Ghana, we have the local system of rule, and the people in charge of these are the chiefs. That is why in our local communities, you find that people go to chiefs' palaces to have their cases solved. And so for every community, it is the responsibility of chiefs to ensure that the locals obey the law and conform. Okay. We also have youth groups. You people live in town, so it's not very common here. But when you go to the villages and the local communities, we have youth groups. These people help the chiefs and other people in authority to ensure that there is peace. As you come up, we will get to situations and then we will look at youth groups in its context. But for now, you should just know, or you must just know that there are also youth groups. Okay. When all these agencies perform their roles well, as people also, we need to also maintain the law. So we are looking at ways of maintaining the law. We are looking at ways of maintaining the law. We ask you, when we talk about ways of maintaining the law, how, as an individual, how can you help to maintain the law? Or how can the nation itself help to maintain the law? First of all, we look at applying sanctions. When we talk about sanctions, sanctions are punishments. In your schools, when you commit a crime, you are punished. Outside also, when you commit crimes, you are punished. And so when we talk about sanctions, sanctions also refer to or also mean punishments. Then we have being tolerant. Being tolerant refers to or means a situation where you accommodate or accept other people's views. We all have what we like and what we do not like. And so the fact that someone likes something you don't like doesn't mean that whatever they are saying does not make sense. And so in our society, that's why we have Christians, we have Muslims, and we have traditionalists. We all believe in the same things, but our ways of worship are not the same, but we still accommodate each other. That is why in your houses, someone's favorite food may be rice, someone may like another thing. Okay, we also look at respecting the views of others. Of course, we are different people, so we don't have the same views. And so sometimes when people give reasons or when they give you points that are different from yours, you must try to respect it. Now, respecting each other. As people, in order to avoid conflict, we must respect one another. When you respect your friend and your friend also respects you, then there is always going to be what? Maintenance of law and order. Then let's look at being morally upright. By nature, you yourself, you must be good by doing what? The right things. Our three religions say that we must be morally upright. And so when you are morally upright, you will not commit crimes. And when you naturally will not commit crimes, then there is bound to be what? Law and order. So basically, these are the ways of maintaining law and order. Okay, I will be uploading your questions on the regular page. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions or comments, please do well to forward them. And let's have a fruitful discussion next time. Thank you very much.